Beltway Boost number 6, if I'm not mistaken, here live at District D, powered by Ticketmaster. And tonight it's presented by McDonald's of the DMV. He's Gavin. I'm John. Gavin, what is up, man? How's it going?
Doing well, John. I think I missed the last one. I'm so glad to be back here in the studio with you for more Beltway Boost.
Last month was insane.
Don't tell me that. And I know I missed something great.
It was incredible. Not only did we have an amazing this is great.
We'll explain what's on your screen in a second.
We'll talk about what's on your screen here in just a moment. But it was a fantastic Rocket League tournament. We did have to move dates a little bit around last month, but the contest was absolutely insane. In fact, one of the players you see on your screen right now, Zenom, on Zento, if you will, if you've tuned in, they ran the tournament. It was a very impressive performance. We had great Rocket League play throughout the entire thing. Zento is obviously a massive beast in this area, but it was a really good tournament overall.
So as they're getting started, we will explain what's going on this Beltway Boost. This is a special edition of the Beltway Boost.
Special edition.
As this week, you've seen us do threes. You've seen us do doubles. This week, this month, it is a solos tournament. So your typical team of Proto and Zenom, they are adversaries tonight. And we are going to see a very unique form of Rocket League that some of you may be super used to. People like me who are terrified of solo format. I'm going to learn a lot in this evening, I think. But we are doing 1v1 as Zenom gets the first goal in this best of 3.
So, I mean, a little birdie told me something. You don't have to confirm. You don't have to deny it either. But I did hear a rumor that there might be a little caster ball going on a little bit later.
There might be. There may have been a caster who was convinced to enter this tournament and give a bit of a feature. But we'll see what happens after. We'll see who's on your screen after T-Spans and Zenom. Zenom gets the second goal. I mean, I feel like we should sort of talk a little bit about what ones looks like in Rocket League. And a lot of it starts right off at the kickoff. There's the own mind game of, do you defend, do you attack? If both players hit the ball at the same time, who forward flips and leaves their goal open? I mean, an empty net's scary in many sports. In solo Rocket League, it is the most terrifying thing in the world. And your net has to be empty if you're going to score a goal. So we're going to see, I mean...
Zenom, come on.
Yeah, Zenom's just like...
Okay, so look, full disclosure here. I've known T-Spans since this goes back pre-pandemic. This kid was a participant at a place here in the local DMV called the Game Gym. His background is in fighting games.
Yep.
I'm blanking on the game he used to play. Like Ages of Ether. I think I got the game wrong. It's Rivals of Ether. Yeah. So like that's his game. Rocket League, not really his thing, but he came out here to play today. It's not fair that he has to go up against a juggernaut like Zenom here in game 1. But I will say this, it is cool to see T-Spans still participating in local esports.
Yeah. And that's the thing, right? That's the fun thing about open tournaments like this, is that you can play the best of the best and get that experience and have a good time. But Zenom, I mean, he's got his eyes on the prize. He's like, you know, if I go easy on T-Spans here, I'm going to be cold when I eventually have to play in grand finals, probably against Proto. And he's doing work.
As a valid point you just made there. So here's my thing about threes, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are 1 minute and 21 seconds into this game, and it is 5-0.
Yes.
These games tend to go on forever.
Yeah, when I'm in ladder, right? When I'm in ladder, and my team is up 5 goals, sometimes I just like kind of want to kick the ball in the corner. Want to play a little stall ball. I just want to bait them into a corner kick, that sort of thing. It is a shame that the clock stops. Zenom's going to keep on practicing this wall juggle. T-Spans is going to learn how to block this starting right now. Oh, yeah, jump in place, unfortunately.
Now, just taking a look at your player cams here, Zenom playing on a controller, as most high skilled players in Rocket League tend to play on.
I think it's pretty preference, right?
It is, but
there's
a lot of controllers in RLCS and in the collegiate scene. T-Spans is going old school, going mouse and keyboard here, which, in all honesty, that's tough in this game.
True. I'll put it this way: I don't think T-Spans is losing because he's on keyboard.
Look, I am trying to help T-Spans out here a little bit.
I'm sure he'll appreciate it
because Zenom is now up 7-0. We're not even halfway through game 1, and it's a best of 3 series.
Speaking of format, it will be first, second, and third place. Single elim, first, second, and third place in the prize pot tonight. So we'll get a third place match as well.
Oh, look at that!
So
I wonder who might be in the third place match. Well, I wonder if we know who's coming up in the best of 3 after this.
I've heard a rumor or two.
I've heard several.
But I can't speculate, John.
I can't speculate either. I mean, we are in the DC area, and speculation tends to be contagious in this area. But we can't confirm nor deny Caster Ball coming up a little bit later, which would be very interesting.
Ones is just so scary to me, John. You can't attack without leaving your net. You hit the ball and your car goes flying in some direction. Yeah, Zenom just kind of showing us what juggling and ball control looks like. Just right on the goal line there. I don't remember if it was if it was in the game before the last Rocket League tournament I was a part of, but we have the new we have the doink noise now on the goalposts. That's new. Big fan of that.
The doink noise.
Yeah, you can get a double doink too.
Oh,
I know.
What about
see that would have made
triple doink?
Just right there. Zenom hits the crossbar just for me.
Doink.
Oh man, I mean, if you hear a triple doink, something went really wrong.
Oh come on, this is just.
I respect just watching the consistency. Right, and this is like kind of that line of you're playing competitive Rocket League when you can kind of consistently get this, get the dribble, get the wall, climb.
I may or may not have hopped on my Discord server right now and let everyone know about this matchup because T-Spans is a local legend here in the DMV. So I am getting people.
So you're just getting people to be like, hey, you want to see T-Spans lose a game?
Look, I'm gonna be honest. We got people tuning in from all over the country, not just here in the DMV, but I got people tuning in from like Wyoming, South Dakota, Utah. Shout out to Tots.
Appreciates this.
Everyone's tuning in right now, and it's great.
Okay, so as T-Spans homie,
yes,
what is his path to victory here?
Go back to fighting games. If I'm being honest,
do you think if T-Spans asks nicely enough, they'll go to game 2 in Rivals of Aether?
I think so.
And then game 3 is neutral ground.
Look, as someone who's actually played him in Rivals of Aether, first off, he absolutely destroyed me, and it's not fair. I've never played the game before in my life. I had no idea. I was straight up button mashing. This was like at Game Gym's second location back in the day, and he absolutely kicks my butt, and he was like, he giggles, and he was like, "You're trash." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Oh, so you're
you.
really loving this?
I was like, "No, I'm not loving this." Like, you know what? Maybe I am loving this because today's stream is brought to us by McDonald's. But other than that, I was about to do the whole
that's pretty good.
But yeah, not doing that.
I think so. Game 2 is in Rivals of Aether. Well, game 3 has to be neutral ground, right? Might I recommend 2K?
NBA 2K.
I hear that's being played tomorrow here at District D.
That is a 1 p.m. Eastern time. Yep. Little 3v3 tournament, which will be a lot of fun.
Kind of stuff happening here at District D, but you're tuned in right now for Beltway Boost as game number 1 ends with an 11th goal, double-digit performance here by Zenom.
It's perfect because 11's my favorite number.
Yeah,
I feel like Zenom did that for me.
Think he'll do it again?
Yes. It's not fair, but yes, I do. I do. Poor Zenom, that camera is like right up on him.
Yes,
like
this is not.
right
This
there.
is not to scale.
No, this is not to scale.
actual
Like
size.
this is yeah, that's wild content right there. But Zenom up 1-0 in this best of 3 series. 11-0 is the final score of game 1. I feel like Zenom should play game 2 on mouse and keyboard. I'm just saying. I think that'd be a little more interesting, no? It might only I'm just saying.
That reminds me of one time where I was playing Rocket League and my controller died mid-game. We're up by 1. I go to my mouse and keyboard. I was playing on PC. And I just,
oh no, is he doing it?
He's doing
it. He heard us. He's doing mouse and keyboard.
Someone heard us.
Oh, someone told him mouse and keyboard.
He might just be doing. Oh, he's double checking. He's double checking the controls. No, it's
this is great. He's doing mouse and keyboard. This is incredible.
Anyways, what I did was I basically hid in the goal. I found my jump button and I just stayed in front of my goal the whole time.
He's doing it. Zenom's playing mouse and keyboard.
Zenom immediately was able to get the boost. Zenom's got this. Oh, he's okay. Going to do a roll.
Oh, and Zenom's like mouse and keyboard, bro. I started this game on mouse and keyboard.
So he can't. He decided that he couldn't do the full air juggle. He just used the wall, whatever. We'll do the second easiest thing. We'll do the second hardest maneuver. Okay.
That's incredible. That's incredible. You know what? I've heard of the caster curse. I've not heard of the caster guilt trip. It works. It works, folks. You heard it here today.
It's the benefit to us being heard in the venue. Shouts to everyone at District E here for joining us. We really appreciate you coming out and supporting the players, supporting us. Always good to see folks in the audience.
Absolutely. And of course, right next door is District Bites, some lovely food that they can grab while watching some amazing Rocket League.
Watching the second goal go in.
You know, in all fairness, at this point last game, it was like 5-0 already.
Close to
So
that. All right.
He's still reviewing the camera just kind of dropped down a little bit. All right. Well,
it's pretty intense gaming going on. Shook the table.
I heard of the gamer lean, but not the camera lean before. Like, I don't know. Dare I say Zenom doesn't feel as confident on mouse and keyboard? I feel like his moves aren't as crisp as they normally are. He's still up 3-0 52 seconds into game 2.
If you want to look into it, right? Zenom's main point of practice when playing on controller and he's just doing the normal kind of like roll the ball up the wall, get the air guide the ball in like this, right? This is Zenom's like normal default play when he's uncontested. And as you just saw, a little harder to do on keyboard and mouse, right? You can do all the normal good stuff, but maybe you can't do your trademark air juggle.
You know what I think happened? I think this camera angle is on purpose.
Oh, to watch the keyboard,
the mouse and keyboard of Zenom.
Genius production.
I mean,
by our team.
Absolutely. You know what? Shout out
never
to
mind. We're wrong.
They said nope. It actually did fall.
We gave you the excuse and everything, guys. Come on.
Gosh.
Well, we did enjoy.
Our producer literally walked all the way out there. You can see them walking through the back to fix the camera.
We did enjoy the reaction, the keyboard cam. T-Spams gets a shot on goal.
He does that. You know what?
Signs of life. Is gonna go right in air juggle from near full pitch.
You know,
I
hear Zenom gives lessons for Rocket League on Fiverr.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
I thought you were joking. That's real?
That's a joke. It's totally
okay.
I can't
because I was about to go get a 5 on my wallet.
Right, I was
because this is pretty great.
I mean, look, if Caster Ball is a confirmed legacy that comes to life today, I think we're in for.
I always love
for a treat.
We have this meme in the fighting game community. That's where I come from. where once you win grand finals, you go to Shin grand finals, and the caster walks out and goes to the stage.
Yes.
The hidden arcade boss.
You
That's
thought
what-
you've won.
That's what we're gonna have at the end of this tournament. Our executive director James is going to walk out with a controller. No, sorry, with his own keyboard and mouse from his house.
Yes.
Take a seat down.
And the best part is we're gonna dim the lights in District E,
Yes.
and there's gonna just be like this angelic
That's
music that plays,
James
and smoke
music.
machines come out, and then a shadowy figure appears from behind the smoke, and it's James. And he walks through, and the angels start singing, and they get higher and higher, and then it comes to a crescendo, and the lights go black,
Yeah.
and then turn on, and then there's James.
Already sitting down.
Already sitting down, and he's already up 5-0 because the lights are out and you couldn't see anything.
I think Zenom could still beat him.
I think
The way
Zenom,
that he's
you
going.
know what? I think you could spot Zenom like 5 goals. Be like, hey, you're gonna start with a 5-goal, being down 5 goals.
Beat the differential. Both of these
And
games.
he could.
He's beat the over.
Yeah.
All right, 2 minutes left to go in this one. Let's see if T-Spans can get an extra save or goal or some sign of life. Shoutouts to him for coming out, though, regardless. To the players to agreeing to do this 1v1 bracket as we join you on this Friday evening. T-Spans with the demo.
Friday, June 20th.
Yes. Wait.
I promise you, it's June 20th. I've been looking forward to this day for a while, and not because of Rocket. I mean, yes, because of Rocket League, but for other reasons outside of the gaming arena. If
A
you
lot
will.
of circles on your calendar.
Yeah,
saying-
today's calendar actually went into Saturday on my desktop calendar at work because I had so many meetings today. But we're not here to talk about my meetings
This is
and my
escapism,
IRL
John.
job.
Come on.
This is escapism. We're playing Rocket. We're playing 1v1 Rocket League.
I know
And
that
T-Spans-
T-Spans wants to escape this match.
He kind of got a save there. I mean, it wasn't registered as a shot, but I mean,
He
we
was
have
there
a-
to catch the ball.
we have a chance. Okay, well,
We've stolen. Send him with the airdrop. A little bit of disruption by T-Spans, but not able to get it off center. 1 minute to go, and that'll be the 8th goal for Zenom. And really, John, I hear that I won't be here to analyze it at the booth with you. But the thing to look for Proto is when you look at Zenom's 1v1 performance versus Proto's, shape up. What's that match going to look like when they
When?
play in grand finals?
you're not going to be here for the next match.
Why not be in the
You're not going to. Oh no, we may have to throw it to a commercial because I'm not prepared for this. But if you're not here, who's going to be casting with
great
me?
question?
Oh no, am I going to get?
to wait and find out?
Are you going to tell me there's a smoke machine and the lights are going to go off,
Actually,
and then there's
John-
going to be some random
Actually, John, we're
person?
sending you out there to play Rocket League.
I'm going to go out
against
and play. Oh
Zenom.
no,
Specifically against Zenom.
against
It
Zenom.
was actually King of the Hill. You didn't get the memo?
I didn't get them. No. Actually, I had to close Discord at work today because my boss was today. He was like, "You get your game in Discord off the
tell
company
him
computer."
that Rocket League's a big deal. You have to.
I did tell him a big deal. Like, we both have the same collegiate alma mater. I was like, "Hey, look! Like, even George Mason University has an
Everyone-
officially sanctioned esports
everyone-
program."
Everyone in Capital Arena has been looking forward to this tournament. These fans playing the man, not playing the ball.
TT
having a
Spans
good
is
time.
channeling his inner Maryland driver right there. He was just
No, no.
attacking the car. I absolutely love it. GG's all around. Zenom takes a 2-0 best of 3 victory there. He'll be moving on to grand finals of our incredible 1v1 Beltway boost here today. Gavin,
Mhm.
I think it's time we tell the people what's going on because I feel like our next match might be the most hype match we have ever had in any event here at District E. Because I don't think we've ever had someone do what's about to be done.
Oh, what's that, John?
I heard from a birdie that you're going to be taking on the other half of Zenom in a 1v1 in the semifinals.
How many goals do you think I'm gonna get, John? Can we go into the negatives?
Can we go into the negatives? Gavin, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you get one, I will buy you a shot of tequila at the end of the evening if you get one goal.
See, the problem is after this game, I might need more than one shot just on this table waiting for me.
This is actually a
all right. Well, I'll put you in better hands. I don't know if we're going to commercial or break or not, but
no, we're just gonna do an awkward transition
live.
Gavin,
all right, folks.
It's been an honor. Here we go. Absolutely, best of luck. This is going to be incredible. We're going to be welcoming in our guest caster, the final boss. No smoke machine. The lights are going to stay on for this one, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Do I just call you by your real name or by your gamer? Are we going to go by Bits?
Oh, look, they put Bits on the screen.
Bits and Pieces, aka James, aka the final boss.
Yeah, dude.
How's it going, man?
It's good. I'm here for a couple reasons. One,
why are you here?
Because I'm just so amped to cast a game that Gavin is in. And I'm really excited for that and to really just give it my all and showcase kind of everything he has to offer in this matchup. The second reason is because the Beltway boost as we know it is changing forever.
Oh,
and we don't have a slide to cut to because I didn't think about it until just now. But pretend like there is. Beltway Boost is currently a monthly tournament we do here at District E, where people can come out. We've done 2v2s, 3v3s, and today 1v1s. But in the future of Beltway Boost is looking to the cyberspace. We're going online for Beltway Boost. Oh. Starting in July, we'll be doing online tournaments. In terms of like amount of tournaments, we're thinking like 2 per month. We'll have more details to come out next week, but the Beltway Boost is going to be an online event that potentially leads into something greater. So more details coming soon, but we're changing it up here at District D.
So if the people around the globe now who are hyped with this announcement want to participate,
sure,
and they want that information, what should they do? Where should they go for information? Who should they follow?
Sure. If they want more information on what's going on at District D, you can go to districtedc.com where we have all of our events laid out for the future. You can also go to twitch.tv/districtedc, which will lead us to all the socials. And then the Discord. If you go to the website, you can get to the Discord as well. That's where all of the information is going to be laid out for you guys in the future, in the coming weeks. I think with everything going on right now in the kind of the gaming space, we just felt like this was the best move for us.
And if you're at home right now trying to figure out why Bits came in here and tried to be all official all of a sudden, it's because he is the owner, CEO, and president of everything that happens here at District E esports wise.
No,
that's not his title. No, that's not true.
Legally, I can't say that.
Legally, he cannot say that. I can say that. No, I can't say that either. No, he is the head honcho around here, so he has all the information here at District E. So James, I appreciate. Oh, Bits, pardon me.
You just doxed me.
No, I didn't say your full legal name, James Bartholomew. No, I'm saying. But no, in all honesty, this is something I've wanted to do. I've wanted to cast with you for a while.
Oh, really?
I wanted, because I've heard like your casting skills are like right up there with like Captain Flowers of the LCS or whatever they're calling it right now.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true at all?
I don't know. I've only done one other like small bit in terms of casting here.
You said your name. You said the name thing.
I did one alley back in I think October or November.
I do have to ask you, right? Because you may have heard us talking about it out there a little bit. The caster guilt trip. When we mentioned that, did someone actually flag Zenom down and say, "Hey, look, play mouse and keyboard"?
Yeah, that was me.
That was you.
I heard.
That's awesome.
I heard you say that on the screen. That's fun. That's a good point.
That's good.
And he looked up at me. He went, "I'll try."
And it was great because like the camera on the tripod was loose, so it kind of tilted down for his mouse and keyboard. So I'm like, this is like genius production. Like we're gonna see him play on mouse and keyboard.
Oh no, that just.
I know. Well, see that was the joke at first, but it was like, you know what? We're gonna play this off as like genius like production, and then it was fixed. And we're like, you know what? We tried.
You did try.
We tried.
It was funny because I heard you live. Like I saw him fix it, then I heard you live say it because of the delay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I guess it's too late to kind of make this up. All right, I think they're ready.
Gavin versus the other half of Zento, aka Proto. Gavin versus Proto. I give Gavin a chance of 0.03%
Mhm.
of scoring 1 goal this entire series. Proto, I think, is gonna drop like a 30 burger on him.
No. I think Gavin might surprise you. I 1v1 Gavin right before this, and he put up a good fight. I did beat him 5-4 overtime.
Of course, you had to get that in there.
And then he beat me before that. But
And there's
you-
1-0.
was that which team? Oh,
That was Proto.
my bad. I had my colors with me.
You got really excited.
I was. I mean, can you imagine if Gavin dropped the first goal in this game?
I
That's-
would
that's
retire.
the mentality, the momentum that he could have carried in that moment. Well, let's go.
It was never there to begin with.
Moving into the second round.
We have Proto again. I mean, if you've tuned in for any of the Beltway boosts throughout the past year, Zento has been a name that has always been at the top of really the leaderboards here at every event. They're just two incredibly skilled players. And now with the 1v1 format here today, we get to see what they each individually bring talent-wise, and we can see why they make such a great team here. And Proto not playing as aggressive as Zenom, like we saw at this point in time. Zenom had about 5 goals against T-Spans, unfortunately. But Gavin here is actually making some effort here,
Putting up some moves. I think Proto's. I wouldn't say playing with your food, but I think he's definitely trying to test some skills out. Because I don't know if these two do a lot of 1v1s. I mean, obviously they've been on the 3v3 team when we did 3v3s here, and they are usually together when we do 2v2s. But usually when you play Rocket League and you have someone who you play with constantly, you don't really do a lot of 1v1s. So your skills might be great, but it's a different game. You got to worry about a lot more.
and that was nice. Set himself up, just a little tail whip turn around for the goal. 2-0, 3:33 to go here in game 1. Yeah, it kind of feels like he is testing out his skills here a little bit, trying some things out here and there.
Actively changing controls. So yeah, he really is testing the limits of what he can do.
You know, I'm just going to throw this out there. If Proto gets to 7 goals this game 2, he too has to go to mouse and keyboard.
I think that's true. I don't know who's in this because it was me last time, so we'll have to get our stage admin to ask him to see if we can do that.
Oh, that would have been a nice shot
That
if he
was very
pulled it
clean.
off.
Oh,
Gavin
run away with it.
Oh, Gavin scores a goal. Gavin is on the board. Let's go.
Fantastic. That's our guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, he can cast and he can play Rocket League. Gavin is on the board, cuts the lead in half.
This is Rocket League. We got a game on our hands.
We do have a game on our hands. What he doesn't know if he actually wins, right? Because I said if he loses bad, I'm going to buy him a shot of tequila.
Sure.
Right? You know, if he wins, he has to buy me a shot of tequila.
Interesting. I think here at District D we do have a bar and restaurant that is fully equipped to handle said libations. Should that be? Oh, and Gavin ties up.
You know what?
2-2.
I may have made a comment at the beginning of saying if Gavin wins, I'm going to retire. I'm going to go on the record. That was a joke.
Yeah, I mean,
that
we
was a joke.
need you for tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow to the WizDG stream where the 3v3 Heat Wave Summer Shootout has its epic conclusion. But back to Rocket League.
And, okay, all right. So Gavin tying the game up lasted a whole whopping 5 seconds. So we're back to Proto being on top. Man, what a game we have on our hands right now.
For sure. A lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Now, I think, I don't know if both players are playing fully optimally yet. We'll see what kind of happens in the coming minutes. But Gavin looking pretty good. Now, like I said, I did face him earlier. I got to say he's got some skills. And he is playing on Xbox. He's not playing mouse and keyboard. So maybe Gavin needs to unlock his inner potential and also play mouse and keyboard. It seemed to work for Zenom last game. So who's to say?
You know, I think it's funny. So we have 2 incredibly skilled Rocket League players. Their first matches are up against two people who have their background in fighting games.
Sure.
Which, fun fact, very different than Rocket League. And it's really starting to show here a little bit. You see Gavin with the "you've got to be kidding me" kind of reaction to that.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Gavin actually touched it in. That's an own goal.
That's tragic. That's tragic.
I mean, technically it's 4-3 if we count how many goals each person scored. With that being an own goal.
And another thing that we should comment on is I think Gavin's car looks great. He's got the DeLorean. I don't know if that was
it's a terrible.
Did he have to
hitbox,
pay for
though.
that?
Yeah, you have to pay for that. It's a terrible hitbox though.
So an unoptimal car, but boy does it look good.
It does. I mean, you have the classic. I mean, honestly, right now, a lot of players play with the Fennec. When I play Rocket League, I'm pro Fennec. Fennec is my car. I remember when the Fennec came out 38 million years ago when the game originally launched. But yeah, I mean, those are usually the two cars you see just because of their hitboxes. Proto makes it 6-2. The DeLorean's hitbox not as friendly, a little bit narrow.
No, I usually run the Dominus myself when I'm playing Rocket League. Not too much anymore, but in my heyday.
If
Back
I want
when
to
I was
troll,
done.
I'll play with the Merc van.
The Merc van. I think a full battalion of Merc vans on a 3v3 roster. There's nothing scarier than that.
That's toxic. It's just
Gavin tries to take it up. Oh, popped right over the goal. And that might be set for another one for Proto.
7-2, $1.33 to go here in game one. I feel like we have to give Gavin some credit here.
Sure.
At one point in time, this was a tied game, and we're not talking about when it was 0-0. It was actually 2-2.
No, and I think, Gavin, like you said, his skills are definitely in fighting games. I've seen Gavin play some fighting games. He's got some skills on the sticks. Gavin does love Rocket League. I think also, to really have these kinds of skills flying through the air, it just takes so much precision and training that if you're casual with the game, you just can't get it. But Gavin is doing good, I gotta say.
Back post, no good. Proto's trying to go for these crazy shots. Gavin's just sitting there patiently on the goal line, gets the save, and it gets the long goal. Gavin's like, thank you, Proto. Easy tap in. Don't mind if I do.
Got the flip reset. I think it was a double flip reset. But he was falling too fast.
He said, talk bad about my DeLorean again, John. Do it again.
It's a good car. Could the Fennec have hit that shot? Probably.
Absolutely.
Probably.
Absolutely.
A little high off the crossbar there.
Gonna play it back into his defensive end. Gavin's like, okay, I'll try to take the ball away from you.
Gavin trying to outbeat him in the fly.
Okay, well, that was
a little tussle. Going for interesting.
I think Proto's just trying to kill time now.
Setup.
Gavin shot just a bit outside.
Just short, but was that the setup he needed?
For Proto, yes. Proto's going to tap. Proto with the respect.
Very kind. What respectable game all around.
Look at that. Proto's like, you know what? I could blow Gavin out, but I'm not going to.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Hold.
No, he said hold that thought.
Hold.
I want more. Okay, never mind. All right, that's fair. You know what? That was very respectable. Proto, not only an incredible player, but also a gentleman, a scholar.
A gentleman and a scholar.
Look at that. Being very kind.
I wonder if Gavin has his headphones on so he can't hear it.
Gavin is... Yeah, he probably has music on too. He's like, I do not need to hear James and John at all right now. Is he looking into the camera? He's like, I can hear you. Stop talking about me. Stop it. He goes, I do not like being on this end. I would rather be back in the booth commentating.
All right, we're going into game two. Proto up 1. I think Gavin's warmed up now, though. He was in the caster booth, kind of cooled down a little bit after our 1v1. But now that he's warmed up, I think he might be able to get the first goal. And like I said before, the momentum of the first goal, you can't be, squatting on that. You really need to get it in the beginning, stay hot, and keep going.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get the first goal.
Hold.
Maybe.
Pops it up.
Proto backboard play. Ooh, can't get the tap in. Kevin's like full boost. Don't mind
Okay.
if. Oh, Gavin has a wide open shot. Gavin strikes first.
And Gavin will take the first goal. And with that, I think he might as well shake hands now. I think this is going to be a 1-1 match right now.
Stop the count. Stop the count. End it now.
Let's see how Proto retaliates to this.
Gavin's going to take a screenshot real quick and tweet this out saying, I beat Proto.
Yeah. I'll send him the VOD personally so he has that.
He's going to Photoshop the timeout real quick. He'll just be like, it was final. It says final.
Well, lead did not last long. It is now tied up 1-1 at 4:04.
But you know what? Oh, and it's the best goal celebration in the game. Proto with the Death Star blowing up. Absolutely fantastic.
What was that Star Wars collaboration?
I don't remember, but I would have paid a ungodly amount of money for everything Star Wars. It's kind of funny, you know. I mentioned I reached out to my Discord server when T-Spans was on stream to get more people to tune in real quick, to see the legend that is T-Spans. I have a nickname on that stream because of the amount of microtransactions I'm known to be purchasing, especially in League of Legends. They even have that website to see how much money you've wasted on the game. I don't go there.
Is that a real thing?
It is. I have that website blocked, so I can't see it now. You have to understand, I've been playing that game since beta. It's been a while.
For League?
For League, yeah.
Well, when was that? Like
2009.
Wow. I was going to say 2010.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was 2009, 2010. It was a very long time ago.
Yeah, I definitely played Rocket League when that first came out in 2015, I believe.
Yes.
I remember playing that back in the day and not getting good at it, but I remember being online and like the opening track to when you opened up Rocket League, I will have like always forever burned in my memory.
Rocket League has some of the best in-game music I've ever heard. Like, even before they got like legit music licensing to get like some of the bigger names like your Zeds and everything else in there, just it was the perfect gamer music.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, let's talk a little bit about like Rocket League as an esport real fast. It is, some would say, the perfect esport. Right?
Agreed.
It is one of the simplest concepts of an esport. Like, you look at Overwatch or even League of Legends, and as someone who doesn't play the game, you're like, what is this? But you look at Rocket League and you see ball, you see hoop, or net in
or
this
puck.
instance, or puck, and you know what the objective is. So it's a very simple game to learn, to watch. Very, very hard game to master.
Yes. And no, and I think you're spot on with that in the terms of esports and what's the most friendly game for people who are interested in esports to watch, to really start to understand the hype around esports. It's Rocket League.
It's Rocket League.
It's literally soccer with rocket cars. It's straightforward. It's like hockey. It's like soccer. The ball goes in, the puck goes in. It's a point. Simple as that. But like you said, take a look at League of Legends. They have over 160 champions. They have over 500 items with a bajillion different combinations. And every game is different based upon the comps and everything else that goes on there. And it's very hard for even the people who pay attention to follow along. It's a very complicated game. Same thing with Overwatch. Same thing with a lot of things. But for a non-traditional sport, esport title, Rocket League is right there as the pinnacle of esports for people who are trying to get into it. RLCS, I think, is one of the best things to watch for someone who's new to esports.
And as we were talking about that, Gavin scores another goal, making it 2-5 halfway through this game. I don't know. He got the first goal, and I think he's bookending it here with the second goal. He might just run it all the way home with this. Oh yeah,
he's excited.
He's hyped, yeah.
He's got 2:12 to do it. It's only down by 3. Proto plays it off the back wall. He's just going to carry it from side to side. The shot, good save by Gavin.
Fantastic save.
Gavin's like, yeah, I read that. I've seen enough of you over the past 7 months to know what you're doing.
Ooh, and another good block from Gavin. Can you steal it up here?
Gavin. Oh, that was Proto. Sorry. Gavin back on the defense now. Trying to keep the ball in this offensive end.
I wonder if Gavin has played a more intense game of Rocket League in his life.
I guarantee you his hands are sweaty right now. This man is full on tryharding right now.
We can get a full debrief once he's back in the booth, but I'm curious to hear kind of what's going on in his head right now.
Gavin's like, I'm just looking for goal number 3 right now. So I'm just looking. All I want, goal number 3. And Proto's like, yeah, I'm looking for goal number 6. What's the difference? I can see it now. He's after this game, he's gonna take a selfie with Proto, and it's gonna be, I scored 4 goals.
Oh,
check that, 5 goals.
There
Look
it
into
is.
the camera.
Look at that smug
with
face.
Proto, and he's gonna be like, I scored 5 goals on Proto, and Proto's just gonna be in there picturing me, and he's just gonna be like holding up a sign that says, I love him. It was so really good. It's like, be nice to your casters.
I do think he has. I think he's got a shot. I think he only has to score 2 goals. It's a goal per 20 seconds.
I think
with
he can do
6
it.
seconds to spare.
I think he can do it. Proto doesn't want him to, but I believe in Gavin. I believe in my co-caster. Never doubted him for 1 second, ever.
Oh,
Proto back on defense, plays it into the corner.
for 25 seconds.
Oh, Gavin was almost there. Almost there. But the thing I love about Proto's play, no emotion.
No,
He's
he
stone-faced.
knows. I mean, he knows when he's got it. And I think Gavin also, he gave a little nod of respect on that goal. I think he saw the skill, and I think he knows kind of where he stands. In this.
I mean,
but I don't know if we've said this to the viewers yet, but there is a 3rd place match coming up.
There is. Yeah.
Which I actually just remembered now, so I'm probably not leaving this group.
No, you're not. But I will say this: Gavin, being in the DeLorean, he probably wants to go back to the future a little bit. About 20 minutes ago, when he wasn't getting smoked by Proto, but at the end of the day, he has to be happy with his performance. 7-3. Did the
it popped out?
Okay, that's right. He's breaking his own equipment here, folks. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, just 6 seconds left in this game.
Proto scores again. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I am super hyped for what I'm going to dub as the most hyped matchup in District E history. Gavin versus T-Spans.
I think it's kind of what the audience has been wanting this whole time. I don't have chat up, but I wish I did, because I feel like they are just itching for Gavin versus T-Spans.
Yeah, I honestly think this is like right up there with like, when Ninja was doing like all those Fortnite tournaments, like that's the kind of hype level. Like when Booga made his debut on the Fortnite scene, like that's the kind of hype I think we're experiencing right now with T-Spans versus Gavin.
Sure. I did see Gavin getting up there. Does he know that he's playing another match right now?
Probably has to get some paper towels for how sweaty his hands are, because that man was tryharding so bad. Guaranteed, hands down.
I am wondering if we'll see him and pop back here. But in all seriousness, I think that was a great match. Obviously, the Proto Zenom team has won quite a few times here at District E. They're very good at the game. So props to T-Spans and Gavin for taking them on, and Gavin for scoring some goals. There was
Gavin
some
did
good
a good job.
Yeah,
he did a really good job. He did.
But I am excited to see these final 2 matchups of T-Span versus Gavin, to see who's going to take home our 3rd place victory, and then the grand finals of Proto versus.
I heard 3rd place gets like a 20-piece chicken McNugget meal or something like that.
They could with their sponsor McDonald's DMV. But actually, 3rd place is going to be taking home $50. So that's
a lot of chicken nuggets.
That's a lot of chicken nuggets.
That's a lot of chicken nuggets.
That might be like 100 chicken nuggets, depending on the day, depending on the coupons. Depending
Depending on what the exchange rate is. No,
what's the chicken nugget exchange rate?
It's currently 4 chicken nuggets to $3 US.
So we'll see what goes on in that matchup. I'm not entirely sure where we're sitting right now if we're going to do the third place match or the first place match, but I'm wondering if we should cut to a
no, we
we'll
are
cut to the screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for Gavin versus T-Spans, also known as T-Gav is what I'm going with. T-Gav. You can't take the headphones off and put them back on once I take mine
Oh no,
off.
but I fixed it. That's the thing.
You fixed it?
Yeah.
Well, see, I was trying to make you not feel embarrassed for breaking the headphones.
No, I didn't break the headphones. They just got unplugged. It's all good now.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to let everyone know that T-Spans is back online.
Both looking ready. Both feeling good, nodding. I think this is going to be a good match.
I think this is going to be solid. I don't think Gavin knows what he's up against.
No,
I think the hurricane that is T-Spans is about to be unleashed.
I don't think
He's taking his jacket off.
Coming
He's
off.
getting serious. He looks right to the camera and said, "It's game time.
It is game time.
It's game time."
I've never seen Gavin so serious before. Up and there's a smile.
Gavin
He couldn't hold it for very
he
long.
couldn't. He tried to straight faces so much, and then T-Spans is looking over. So T-Spans is fluent in laughing. I don't think I've ever heard. I don't even think I've ever heard this guy ever say a full sentence without breaking into laughter.
I thought you were going to say fluent in Latin, which would
in
make
Latin.
sense.
I mean,
Laughing
that
is
would be
also
surprising if he's fluent in Latin. I don't think he's fluent in Latin.
All right, here we go.
People are tuning in from all over the world to watch Gavin versus T-Spans. This is the most hyped match in esports. And Gavin with the BM just spinning on his roof.
The turtle goal. I think that sets up a pretty good. Oh, that was a good spin goal. He put some spin on that with a tornado.
You know, Gavin always talked about that one collab with the one anime or V-Star, whatever, was like the Miku.
Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, that too.
Sure.
I'm surprised his goal celebration is not that. As T-Spans, gets the save. T-Spans goes the other way. Can he block Gavin? No, Gavin goes full Maryland driver and bumps him from behind off the ball.
Gavin almost setting himself up for another goal.
T-Spans with the save. In T-Spans we trust. Let's see what he can do here. Third place decider.
Oh, brutal demolition. I think that's honestly bad sportsmanship.
It is. I think that's a penalty point against Gavin.
Yeah, I don't really feel good about that one, but he did get the goal on that, making it 2-0 with just over 4 minutes left in this first
He
match.
essentially bullied a kid live on air. Like that's not okay.
So it says Gavin was a season 9 tournament winner. So what season are we in right now? Rocket League.
40 something.
Yeah.
Like season 9 was a long time ago.
So I mean that shows his wisdom in the game, I'll say. But
yeah,
you know, I think we'll see how that holds up for him in this matchup. This man's going in for a charge. A little off, giving Gavin back control of the ball, but I don't know if he knows what to do with it, and he does.
he does a cute little side roll, corner pocket, nothing too big. Gavin's like, yeah, I've studied film. Zento, yeah, I've watched 18 hours last night alone. I'm prepped. I'm ready to go.
There's only been 5 Beltway booths before this, but you know Gavin's been on the Twitch and the YouTube VODs checking out exactly what he said in the past, casting them to figure out what to do today.
Oh, absolutely. He studied everything. He's like, that was a good point that I made there back in Beltway boost number 3. I'm going to make sure I shut them down.
And T-Spans with the demolition, giving him control of the ball. But then is bounced the other way, but not in a great position. Flying in on his back.
There you go.
But he
T-Spans all alone. He puts it just wide. Oh, no.
Ball is centered back to the... He hits it back to T-Span's goal. We'll see if he can put it away.
Gavin misses the shot. The follow-up, he said, psych. Oh, no.
Crossbar.
Doink off the crossbar. He was just talking about the new doink sound effect. I think he just really wanted to hear it himself.
So putting up a good fight, making sure no other goals enter his goal.
Gavin steals the ball back, sets himself up for a good shot here.
Good
Converts on the goal.
It was a good shot. That was fair. No demos, just good old-fashioned Rocket League.
N1 RV. What tag does that mean? I mean, you have an interesting tag, but we won't get into that. But
Yeah, it's a clan name.
it's
It's a Rocket League clan.
yeah.
And another just off, which sets it up going the other way.
T-Spans, can he? Oh, Gavin, let him get a shot.
I think that's another crossbar, but
And the follow-up, yeah, just wide
Involved.
also. That's what you get, Gavin. You gotta let T-Spans get a shot here. Come on. Gavin sitting back on the goal line. T-Span sends it just wide.
it was a diversion.
It was
He
a
knew
diversion.
Gavin was there, so he went for the side, maybe get a little boost.
Gavin sitting in
Think
the
about
back
the
of his goal.
situation.
And he comes flying out. He goes, yeah, you thought I was going to play nice? Absolutely not.
Gavin turtling back in his goal. I think he's resting on his laurels with his 4 goals at this point. He's just gonna try to wait out the clock. On again, kind of an unsportsmanlike move to just wait out the clock in a game of Rocket League. Hopefully he'll come into the fray soon. He's
T-Span's
taunting.
just sitting back is like, okay, guy. The follow-up shot, okay, misses. Near post, going the other way. Gavin.
Can he convert? Yes,
Easily.
he will. Makes it 5-0.
Now, I'm not saying T-Span should do this because I think it would be bad sportsmanship.
Sure.
But he should definitely unplug his controller from Gavin.
Like walk over to
just
Gavin,
just
set
like
up and
stand up,
unplug it.
walk to the other side, unplug the controller, and then go sit back down.
As a tournament organizer, I feel like that's probably not in the rules that you're allowed to do that.
I mean, as long as it's not seen on camera, though, right? It's
I mean, if it happened and I didn't know about it. Oh, and Gavin scores another goal, making it 6-0.
so the real question. Well, I mean, are we going to have the winner of the third place match take on the loser of the championship match for second place, or are we just going to call it?
I think we'll probably it'll be this match, and then we'll go into the grand finals match.
That's
Venom
it.
and Proto. And then
Okay, that's
I think
fair.
that'll
That's
be
fair.
it. That'll be the final monthly land Beltway boost before we take on, like I said before, the new online model that we're going to be starting in July, with more details to come next week. We're thinking of trying to expand what we've got here, trying to grow it into the online market. So if you've got a group of 2 friends, I think we're gonna do 3v3. So if you've got 2 friends at home and you guys just didn't ever want to make the trek to DC, or maybe you live nowhere near DC, now you'll be able to compete in the Beltway boost.
Or maybe you made some online friends during those awkward COVID years, right? And now you have a chance to compete on the highest levels of Rocket League here at District E from online. So go ahead and team up with your friends from Utah and Wyoming and Washington, D.C. and sign up for the July Beltway boost.
Yes, and like I said, registration information will be coming soon, just like that goal that Gavin got for us in 8-0 in this first of a best of 3 matchup. With 17 seconds left on the clock, I think it's pretty safe to say who the winner is going to be for this round, but I think it really comes down to what the mindset is going to be for T-Spans going into this second match. I think, he's learned a lot from this game. Oh, they're appear to be stuck. I wonder if
It's wait, is it going to go in?
I think it is.
It's going to go in. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a goal. In one of the so generally rule 1 is when you're front bumper to front bumper, you don't give up, right? You use your boost. You're not going to go backwards. You're just not going to move. I've never seen rule 1 applied on 2 back bumpers.
I don't know how they even found themselves in that position. I feel like, how would they both be backing up at the same time?
Do you like how they both looked into the camera while they were doing it?
Yeah,
too?
they knew it.
It was a little sus. It was a little sus.
So Gavin takes game 1. I think, 9-0. I think with everything that's happened in this first game, we'll see kind of how they take that into game 2. Gavin's looking a little smug, but I do think that I think T-Spans can pull it out.
Oh, I do too, and I think Gavin should have to go play on mouse and keyboard now. Also, he's gonna get the Zenom treatment because of how well he did. Yeah, mouse and keyboard. Yeah, exactly. I said it. I would like the TOs on stage to unplug his controller and force him to go mouse and keyboard now.
I think he's doing it.
I
Maybe.
think maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I can't see his hands.
I can't see what's going on here. No.
Oh, wait.
Mouse and keyboard, maybe?
I think that's it.
Is he going mouse and keyboard?
I think that's it. Oh, yeah. I see the mouse. See the mouse on the screen.
No. Is he are we going to move the camera? Oh, yeah.
They plugged it.
Let's go.
Well done, TOs.
I can't see which TO that was, but crisp high five coming at the end of the stream for him. Simple as that will. Little crisp high five. Let's see who's laughing now, Gavin. Let's see how well you do.
Let's see how Gavin handles this new kind of style. Now, I think he faced against me.
Oh no!
Oh no!
His T-Spans is on the board.
He doesn't know what to do.
He's so confused. T-Spans on the board.
Also on mouse and keyboard, the same exact rules for both players now. So an even game.
Should we make T-Spans play on the controller?
Yeah, plug in
the controller. Make him play on the controller. Oh no. Okay, so Gavin's at least figured out how to stay still on mouse and keyboard. So there is that. T-Spans. Okay, missed the ball. It is rolling. Gavin says I can go forward on a straight line from the goal, no deviation. Taps it in.
He was able to. I think he's slowly figuring it out as we go. I think, he, as I said before, we were in a very heated 1v1 before the tournament began. I did win 5-4. But I was also on mouse and keyboard, so I think maybe he took some skills from that game, is applying them here. It looks like that might be another goal for Gavin.
He figured out the WASD keys real quick. Gavin able to. It's the side eye into the camera every single time. It's great.
All right, 2-1. We got a game on our hands. And as I say that, no one goes for the ball.
And T-Spans backs up, side post, follow-up shot on goal, makes it 3-1.
Ooh, that was a good rebound hit from Gavin.
This is the most wild game of Rocket League I've seen.
This is the most Rocket League game of all time.
This is the most Rocket League game. This is a Season 9 champion going up against a DMV legend right now.
Yeah.
You cannot. This honestly should be pay-per-view.
I gotta say, John, I'm surprised that the PCs haven't fully just spontaneously combusted from how much raw power is coming from both of these competitors. But you know why? It's because these Ace Gaming computers can handle pretty much anything. Gotta give a small shout out to our sponsors, Ace Gaming, who provided these PCs for us. They really, if they can handle this matchup between Gavin and T-Spans, there isn't a single game that these PCs can't run.
I like the ads you throw on there. It's really nice. It's
that was an art. I mean, that's not an ad. I own an Ace Gaming PC myself. Bought it, use it for everything that I play.
I built my own PC.
Okay. Well, felt like a humble brag thrown in there.
T-Spans! Oh, come on! Gavin, what are you
robbed.
doing? You gotta let him finish that.
Yeah, Gavin, you gotta let him have that goal.
Gavin, I feel like there were cheat codes used there. I feel like Gavin has to let that go right now.
Yeah, he hit up down, yay, start.
He's over here playing GoldenEye 007. He's using the slappers only code. T-Spans on the board. Let's go.
4-2.
Let's go.
Gavin.
What Gavin doesn't know is every T-Spans goal is worth 7.
Oh, absolutely.
So Gavin is actually being crushed right now.
Yeah, Gavin, I don't know if he's playing Snake on the other monitor over there or what. He really needs to get his head in.
He's not paying attention at all. It's like he's taking T-Spans for granted. And that's not T-Spans in the goal himself.
Yeah, but can Gavin deliver on this? Yeah, he just makes that goal, making it 5-2.
And he just flips around, like, so disrespectful towards the DMV legend T-Spans. Like,
Now,
I just
before
don't get it.
I get it. Before I was saying that the spins were disrespectful, but I think he's honestly just trying to learn how to use mouse and keyboard. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
He's a season 9 champion. He should know.
That's also true.
He should know.
Yeah, as a season, I don't think it technically says champion. I think it says tournament winner, which means
Champion.
It could mean a lot.
He's a tournament winner.
Oh,
okay. A little demo there.
Did they both get demoed? Or no? Oh, T-Spans did the demoing. Kevin's slowing the ball down. T-Spans chasing him.
T-Spans said, "Yeah, I can play that game too."
Can he loop around in time? Did not get there, but Gavin not doing much with this ball now.
I think Gavin's actually a little scared now.
I think so. He jumped.
He did jump.
Feels
He's scared.
He does.
Gavin is
collect
scared of T-Spans right now.
a little bit, but he does collect on the T-Spans aggression play by going for demos to score another one, making it 6-2.
T-Spans says, "I wonder how your insurance is because I'm about to demo you again." You're paying a premium. Prioritizing boost. Gavin back on the defensive side. T-Spans with the ball.
Bringing the ball back, trying to just kind of collect his thoughts. And
Disrespectful.
was disrespectful.
Absolutely disrespectful from Gavin. I don't know who taught him how to play Rocket League like this, but this is not okay.
He spins with the block. Gavin behind the ball.
And then he
And
demos
another
him
demo.
again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is cyberbullying
Might be
101.
unprecedented the amount of demos in a 1v1 match we've had in the Beltway boost, which is probably true since this is our first 1v1 Beltway.
He tried to go for it again. Took himself out of the play. T-Spans with a chance here. Has a full tank of boost. Gavin just...
Comes from the back to take it back downtown to T-Span's goal. It is right in front. Can he deliver? He does.
Taps
Making
it.
it 7-2.
I mean, what he doesn't know is he's actually down 14-7 still. Because every T-Span's goal is worth 7. So, yeah, he's still a long way to go. $1.34 to go, though.
Yeah, I think, another thing with these 1v1s is it just proves how truly difficult it is to kind of like master the art of a 1v1. Because if you remember about 20 odd minutes ago, Gavin found himself in the similar position of 7-2, but on the reverse side of it. So
this is true.
I think like with this game, and another tempo from T-Spans.
Respectable. T-Spans with no, he has to go back on his defensive end. Sorry, I got excited.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
I was hoping. And Gavin tried to give it back to him, but now T-Spans wide open. He just needs to get it on frame. Gavin goes flying by once again. Gavin gets there first and collects the demo.
Accidental demo. Can he collect on it?
I don't think there's any accidental about that. That Gavin, that was premeditated.
Let's see. T-Spans coming in with the ball now at center field. Gavin wipes it onto his side, bounces it back to himself, lets it go under.
T-Span misses it along the sidewall. Gavin back to collect it. Has a chance here. Play off the sidewall. Can't get the rebound to go in. Misses it. Ball rolls back towards center field. Backs it up. Stops it. T-Spans says, "Out of my way, please." Gavin says, "I will," by putting the ball into the back of your net.
Oh, and almost had the save there. I saw the vision there, but he just couldn't quite stop, making it 8-2. And with only 18 seconds left,
Plenty of time.
there is plenty of time. There's plenty of time to see what can happen next. T-Spans knocks it onto Gavin's side. He's going to get that boost. Loop around. 10 seconds left. Gavin's going to sit in goal, wait for this shot to come, or jump right into the fray. And I think with that, it's going to do it. Gavin will take our third place spot and claim his $50 for the night. T-Spans put up a fantastic effort on his end, trying to make something happen there. But unfortunately, Gavin has a season 9 tournament winner. I mean,
That $50 prize is covered in blood. I do not accept
that's
that.
crazy.
I do not accept that. That is what he did in that third place match. Despicable.
A lot of demos,
Despicable.
a lot of
Horrible.
spinning on, a lot of turtling on the back. It was interesting, but he did pull it out, and by the rules and regulations of the Beltway boost, he is the 3rd place.
Oh, what's that small
champion.
print? He has to split that with his co-caster. Weird. Who
I don't
wrote that in
think-
there?
Let me just check.
Who wrote that in there? Who wrote
I
that
don't
in?
think
Like
that's in
that's
there,
so
no.
weird.
So I think Gavin's going to make his way back here right now, while we get our top 2, Proto and Zenom, which is going to be a very exciting match.
It's going to be an interesting match, and I'm going to say this, right? Obviously, they have history with each other, right? They're teammates. They know what each other can do. I think one of the hardest things to do is a 1v1 in Rocket League, especially when, aerial play is second nature to you, right? It's all about positioning. It's essentially about making the other player commit a mistake and getting that wide open goal.
Yeah.
Right. It's not really about positioning. It's not really about like passing or anything like that. It's essentially just taking advantage of that one mistake, because it's going to happen. Whether it's not picking a boost up, whether it's not going back after a misplay on the ball. It's going to be very interesting to see. I am not expecting to see a lot of high flying action between the two. I actually think we're going to see more of a conservative style of play, and I'm being told no by our 3rd place winner over here. That's not going to happen. Okay, he thinks we're going full Top Gun in the championship match, but honestly, I think it may be that way also, maybe, but I think once a mistake is made, you're going to see them backtrack on defense a little bit more.
Sure. And here's what I'll say. One final thing before I pass the mic back to Gavin. Well, first and foremost, Beltway Boost Online. Check it out next week. We'll be doing some announcements on the District E social channels. So check out the website, the social channels, District EDC. That's on X and Instagram. And if you go into the website, you can join our Discord. That is where we post all of the information where you can find out more about the Beltway Boost Online. But for this next upcoming matchup, I do think, as we saw in the 1v1 matches before, and I think in a lot of 1v1 matches that you might have online, it's usually like one person kind of it's all about reading your opponent and what they're going to do. Because you can't, in a 2v2, you always got someone who has your back. But a 1v1, you make one mistake and it's over.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we are going to see a fairly high scoring game here, because it's all about just making the right, correct reads. I'm wondering if it's going to be as one-sided, though. I'm wondering if it's going to be as neck and neck as the games are usually in a normal 2v2, 3v3.
Prediction. What's your prediction? Who's going to win?
Oh, I thought you were just saying prediction.
No. I mean, you're not going to be a caster for it, so we can't get blamed for the caster curse.
Sure. That's true. So my prediction is it'll probably be Proto in... We're doing best of 5. I'm going to say Proto in 4.
Proto in 4.
Yeah.
All right. So I believe they both have family here. So good luck walking back out there to see Zenom's family.
It's truly like this is a good test to see who is, I mean, I don't want to say who's better, but in this instance, who might take it home, just because they're always playing together. So I'm really excited to see it. And with that, I'm going to pass it back to Gavin. We're going to do another fun little live transition.
James, it's been an honor. It's been a bucket list.
It's been an honor.
It's been an absolute honor.
I'm sure I'll be back at some point.
We'll see you tomorrow for 2K.
I will be here for 2K.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fresh off the stage and his 3rd place victory, taking down the DMV legend known as T-Spans. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Gavin. What's up, buddy? Welcome back. Congratulations.
So I think on paper, that makes me the 3rd best Rocket League player in the DMV, right? I think that's, I mean, the bracket says it right there.
Actually, no, the bracket hasn't updated at all. You're not even on the bracket.
Well, we'll get the paperwork done later.
Not even on the bracket.
We'll get the
It's literally, there's nothing there. He's not on the bracket. So
I would say that was the greatest 3rd place match of Rocket League ever played.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was watching Twitch chat. We had people tuning in from like Zimbabwe was in there. Wow. We had Turkmenistan was on there. Like, I mean, we had people from all over the place. They were like, we're here to watch T-Spans versus Gavin. Like, so this is the big match.
I should like walk out of the building. I'll already have people scouting me. is what you're
I'm
telling me.
pretty sure you already have a fan club right outside of District D right now. I could hear them.
Okay. Well, we'll ignore them like the professionals we are as Proto and Zenom go off for grand finals here at Beltway Boost. I was overhearing some of the conversation between you and James, between you and Bits.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And
I didn't say
the post game conversation. We can talk about the in game conversation out back later. But I'll throw in my own prediction. Right, I think that Zenom. I mean, they both have very similar routes, very similar play. You said that you expect kind of a grounded conservative game, but I don't want to use my own game for any predictions or anything. The reason why I was able to score a single goal against a player as good as Proto is because of the name of the game in 1v1s is the counterattack.
Yes.
It is all about the breakaway, right? So if you make a good defensive play, it might not matter how amazing your attack is. If you make that play in the wrong way, if you get that ball stolen at the wrong time, that breakaway happens and all of your boost was used to get up the wall, then it's you just go straight through. And that actually lends a little bit of credence to your idea that this might be a more grounded game, because every point of boost, every flip is you commit to it so much, right?
But see, here's my thing is the point I was trying to make was in 1v1, it comes down to who makes the first mistake.
Exactly.
That first goal was Zenom overcommitting to the ball and missing it. And Proto just tapped it in. You can even see it on Zenom when he looked over. He had that look on his face. It's like, yeah, I missed the ball. Like, you're going to score on that. That's not a thing. Like, I really don't think we're going to see a lot of aerial play. I think a lot of this is going to be played towards the ground, and it's going to be who makes the mistake to let the other person score.
And so far, we're seeing a little bit of both, right? We're seeing, again, it's like once you go in the air, you are committed to the air to some degree, especially if you flip. You've had to spend boost to get into the air in the first place. So, maybe we're not going to see many mid-air collisions because both of these players, their goal is to meet each other where the ball is.
Oh, that was a good chance there.
Yeah. Try to kind of like fake the ball out a little bit. I have to ask both players maybe after the tournament how often they play 1v1 against each other, because normal Rocket League doesn't really lend well to you practicing with your teammates in a 1v1 situation. You don't really get much out of that practice, I would assume. So I'm curious how, really, if both players have played each other that much. Right now, I mean, Bit's prediction was Proto and 4, and it's looking like the right call. Proto up 2 in grand finals.
Yeah, I definitely think Zenom's playing a little bit more aggressive. Proto is kind of sitting back a little bit, kind of trying to read what Zenom's going to do. And I think that aggression from Zenom is really what Proto's banking on for those counters. And so far, that's what we've seen so far is pretty much both goals were overcommits and misplays by Zenom. Proto just easily taps it in.
Dancing on her ball, trying to juggle it. Neither trying to, again, I'll say it a billion times this cast, neither trying to overcommit, let the ball get away from them.
See, and then here you go again. Zenom misplays the ball.
Oh, yeah, good.
And Proto just easily dribbles it in and just with a little side twist of the car.
So watch this little spacing Proto does. Proto backs off the ball just a little bit to make sure to get that rebound off his own car. I as a person who was the victim of that play about 7 times.
Oh, trust me, we saw.
It's good awareness, right? Your car is a backboard at the end of the day.
Yes.
And you use it to win those 1v1 quote unquote coin flips, right?
You call them coin flips, I call them RNG. It's
it's a weighted coin either way.
It is a weighted coin.
Spacing, right?
But so, I mean, really, if you've tuned into other Beltway boosts and you've seen both of these players play, the amount of time they spend on the ground right now that we're seeing in 1v1 is not normal for them. I mean,
hold on, here comes an aerial play. That's a want to guide it right in. No, the guess is wrong. And here's the thing, right? If they could choose to just play the game aerially, they would, right? If they got every single goal uncontested, they would love to just play this. But the goal for both players is, I don't want you to get on the wall to begin with. I don't care if the ball's on the ground. I don't care if it's on the wall. I don't care if it's in outer space. I just want to make sure you don't get it uncontested.
But the whole thing is both these players are very skilled dribbling the ball through the air. The issue is on defense, it's a lot harder to play defense in the air. So it's like if you go to the air, the percentage of a mistake is a lot higher. That's a big save.
Yeah.
from
And so
Proto right
that's
there.
what you saw right there with
Yeah.
Zenom on the goal he just got committed on. Is that if your opponent's going to get into the air anyways, then the best thing you can do is wait in the goal and pray that you're going to guess right.
Yeah.
So
Like
right there,
that.
I mean, you
Zenom
saw
guessed
it go
right.
real slow for a second there, right? And that's that idea of it doesn't really matter if the ball goes in at 1 mile an hour or 100 miles an hour. Someone's gonna guess right and someone's gonna guess wrong. So Proto scoring the 4th goal of game 1. Time flies when both players are as amazing as Proto and Zenom, as we only have 1 minute left in this game. I'm curious to see what type of adjustment Zenom might make going into game 2. Proto's definitely getting more uncontested shots on goal. There's a breakaway just off. That's a twink on the side. Both players resetting, trying to figure out where the ball is going to go. That is going to be a quick double tack by Zenom. Zenom not out of it yet. 2 goals behind.
Still plenty of time too.
Anyone's game, John.
Down by 2. Zenom making his way back into this game.
Yeah, there's just like, you don't want to rank from best to worst. You would rather contest the ball from midfield together. And then after that, you kind of want to guess it at some point during the air dribble. The last place you want to guess it is in the goal.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a breakaway goal. Proto is just going to walk in. Goal number 5. I like how he swapped up his goal animation mid-tournament there. Showing, giving a little bit of
He knew. He knew the Death Star is a favorite.
he was going to show off a lot of Death Star explosions tonight.
Absolutely. He knows what the casters want.
Even ball. Good little flick to the side to boost. Proto has boost, but is crawling up the corner wall. Proto meets it. Minor breakaway. Yeah, no, that's a hard enough hit for Proto to score goal number 6.
So this one kind of getting out of hand here late in the game. But I think it's going to be interesting to see how Zenom bounces back here in game 2. Because, I mean, definitely he has the skill to do it, right? It's just more about controlling the game a little bit and making Proto make the mistakes. Right now, Zenom's the one that's making the mistakes.
That's kind of what I want to know, right? I want to know, like, is Proto 6-2 better than Zenom at 1v1 Rocket League? Or is it just kind of a game where you lose control of it and you reset, and we're going to have a much closer game next time? Right?
I mean, 1v1, I feel like, has the potential to snowball easier. Right? You score 1 goal, score a 2nd goal, and then before you know it, you're down 5 goals, and you're just kind of like, wow, that
or
just
even
happened.
7 goals.
I wasn't going to bring that up. I was going to leave that alone.
All right, so Proto is going to just put a period on this one. We are going to go quickly into game 2. GG's from both players.
I mean, in all honesty, if we're gonna be talking about your matches, I do have a few questions.
John didn't have enough time before the intro to properly roast me.
We're killing time. We got 54 seconds before game 2 here. So first, I want to ask you, why the DeLorean?
So the DeLorean was one of the very first licensed cars that Rocket League released in the game. And it's the only one of the very few cars that is completely uneditable. They learned at some point that if they started selling licensed cars in Rocket League, they still had to make sure that you could put your wacky, zany antennas, wheels, boosts, and everything on it. But the DeLorean was released in a simpler time, and you are not allowed to, by the licensing rules, to put any cosmetics on the DeLorean.
No, it's the same thing as the Batmobile, though, too, right?
I believe so, yes. Okay. I believe the Batmobile was in the first 3-ish cars released. I want to say something really, really early year 1.
All the way back in 1897.
Yeah, right. When I won a tournament one time. I heard that
Zenom striking first. Oh, you heard that one a little bit? See, I said you were a tournament champion. Bits said you were just someone who competed in the tournament.
No, that's a win. I get the title.
Exactly. That's why I said. I said you won. He said you participated.
But the tournaments are in client, like...
No, don't do it.
Okay, yes.
Don't sell yourself short.
I won a tournament in front of a stadium of 2 billion people. for that title.
Okay, see, now we just know you're a liar. So,
But anyways, that's why I picked the DeLorean, because it's just cool having the DeLorean.
and then my follow-up is you constantly talk about that one anime collab that this game has.
Hatsune Miku.
And I have to say, first off, how
You're very
dare you?
disappointed I
How
didn't
dare
have the
you not
Hatsune
have
Miku.
that goal animation?
Yeah, I know. I apologize. I was looking
Unbelievable. You know, I was kind of hoping you'd lose just because of that.
I probably deserve to. I should have gotten it. You're right. But the thing is, Rocket League tracks your goals on your goal explosion,
Yes.
right? And like watching that number go up is really nice when it's in like the 10,000s.
Yes.
And if I switch to Hatsune Miku and it goes back to 0, I would be very sad. That's the main reason. Venom up, by the way, first time in the series.
Second time he scored first.
Better goal explosion than mine. I'll
He
have to
scored
admit.
first. Second time he was up.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
Do not sell Zenom short.
Man, I'm not
Well,
Venom's in the
T-Spans
lead.
is still here. We'll stick him on you. You looking around? You thought he
Yeah,
was
let's get
actually here. He looks behind
Did
him
you
in
see
the
that man
studio. He's like,
demoed
wait a
me with
minute, what?
intent in our game?
What?
He demoed me with intent.
Okay, and you did it.
Okay.
Oh, he's right there. He walks in. T-Spans, the DMV legend. I love it. It was like he was summoned.
I left a drink in the venue.
Oh, and he was nice enough
He
to
was
give
nice
you
enough
the
to bring
drink
it
back.
I know. I was
See?
like, I've got to go see what John and Fitz are roasting me about. So I rushed in and left it out there.
See, you know, you're over here talking bad about him, saying that he was demoing you with intent, but he just brought you your drink.
I
back.
know. I shouldn't have said anything.
You didn't even ask him. He did it
He'll
out of the
actually go
kindness out
watch
of
the
his heart.
VOD. So he'll go back, hear it over the speakers, come back and pick it up.
He should, or at least come back, shake it up, and open it up next to you. It's Proto evens
tying
it
it
up.
up. Yep.
2:59 to go here in game 2. Zenom looking to try to even up the series. Proto with a dominant game 1 victory. But Zenom able to bounce back here.
I will say, just in my set with Proto was so we were watching Zenom and T-Spans, and Zenom was like, I'm just gonna keep on practicing my spot. I'm just gonna keep on going for the wall climb goal, the wall climb air juggle. Proto was kind of like practicing a lot of stuff on me. He was doing every goal in the book. He had the whole binder open of plays, and he was throwing a dart. I'm going to score in the top third off of a triple juggle, and then he just does it, right? Proto, you know, coming in with has seen every situation. So that's the other thing about, like, you know, just for perspective, if you're just an average player watching, one of those signs that someone is like really studied the competitive side of this game is that they've seen every situation. The ball bounces at an 87-degree angle off of the side corner, and they have a play drawn up for it, right? And so every time the ball would just like errantly fire off somewhere, I just assume, oh, yep. So I was like, yeah, that's
That one's called the annexation of Puerto Rico.
It might be. I don't know what playbook it is in. Anyways, holy cow. But like, I just assumed that Proto was going to find a way to get a touch on the ball. So I would clear it. It would bounce off a wall, and I'm like, okay, time to go get back in my goal and wait for the next attempt.
Pretty much.
Pray for a breakaway. I'm going for a wall bounce. Plays the rebound, tries to get in the air again. Proto bounces back and forth. Proto just a little too far back in the goal. This actually bounces back a few more times. Proto just got leaned back a little too far, and the ball crossed the corner. Oh, actually went over, but strong goal by Zenom. Zenom keeping it close. Proto not far behind. Much tighter scoreline than in game 1. Crossbar.
I mean, we definitely don't have to worry about a snowball here at the moment.
Zenom wisely, that was actually a really cool little micro adjustment where Zenom chased the ball back with him to capture the boost. Just so by the time Zenom got the boost, he saw his ball possession. Pays off for him as Zenom basically takes it around the world to score this one. Ball bounce over. Proto had no boost in that replay. Zenom giving himself the game's most dangerous lead, up 2 with a minute and 41 left to go. That is an eternity. If you are Zenom, you just want this game to be over right now. way to defend the ball from the side of the goal. So that was one thing that I was like discovering during my game at Proto. I'm like kind of reading how a pro would defend the ball. And I'm not capable of kind of positioning my car like that, but I could kind of see like, oh, it makes a lot of sense that you'll watch both players. They'll sometimes defend the ball by climbing up the side of the goal. And that's to kind of stop this near wall rebound. They just want to be where the ball's going to land so they don't even get the option. And that's something I was like kind of like studying as we were playing, like, oh, I'm supposed to be here. I'm not going to be because I'm not a triple acrobat supersonic car. But I can kind of see the vision, right? And watching both of these players now with that extra perspective is pretty cool.
Oh, can't get there.
Yep.
And see, and that's a staple of 1v1, right?
Can I mention, by the way, how terrifying it is to boot into a game, hitting the scoreboard, and seeing RLCS 2025 contender on the screen against
you? Is that
you?
terrifying?
It's pretty terrifying when you're not, when you're only a lowly Diamond Season 9 champion.
Okay, but okay. Last time I checked, Season 9 was before 2025, so you have more experience, right?
Actually, I do have like more updated win titles, but I picked like the oldest one I had.
I kind of feel like you have to, especially after the change to Epic Games, and they kind of like cleared everything out. Like I feel like if you played the game before it went to Epic, like you have to use things that were pre-Epic.
You know what else is funny? I have established 2020. I have established 2015.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm like, I kind of wonder.
Our competitors weren't even born.
I was about to say,
yet.
when do you think Proto and Zenon were playing Rocket League in 2015? We'll have to ask.
I don't know.
See that one's one of the flex.
It's like, I mean, oh, look at that. It takes a page out of Gavin's book and just demos Proto.
Right on time, too. Zen getting the 2-goal lead back again with 30 seconds left to go. That would have been a terrifying situation had this been reversed. Proto had a chance to keep it kind of, just right over. Good. That was actually such like a perfectly like powered hit. Arcs right over Proto and in the top corner of the ball. Top corner of the goal. Doesn't hit the crossbar. Dude, Zenon, that was a hole-in-one if we were playing golf.
I like the crossover.
Thank you.
I like the crossover. I'm not a big golf fan myself.
A perfect field goal if we were playing football.
Oh, no.
A half-court shot if we were playing 2K.
Okay, I like
we
that
will
one.
be tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, we will not be playing 2K tomorrow. we got some people who are a little bit better at
a little. We will not be having a caster match for that game. Promise.
I don't know. Maybe we do have a little caster battle. It's no, we're not gonna do
not
that.
the players. Well, what are you doing after this game? I think I'll boot up some.
There's a soccer game I'm watching after this match is over.
Okay. All right, 15 seconds left to go. Zenon and Proto upping the score 1. Highest score game compared to the first game, especially 14 total goals. Proto, if you're gonna have a chance to come back, it has to be now, but no, gets denied. Zenon wins game 2, and John, we have a series on our hands.
We do, and that prediction from Bits of a Proto 4-game victory here. We're kind of setting that up. We just need to see 2 more victories here from Proto, but Zenon doesn't want to.
What do you think he's going to reward himself with if he gets that prediction right? Actually, taking our day off.
He's going to
pat himself on the back. Man, I deserve some credit for guessing.
You know, I try to tell him it's not fair that as casters, we're supposed to get paid the same thing, but you're going to actually get more money in this go around because third place is
get good.
Get good. Oh, okay.
There was a path to you getting another $50 tonight.
There was, but you already took the spot, and honestly, And honestly, in my heart of hearts, I couldn't do that to C-SPANs. So
but I could.
At the end of the day, I'm the better person. I may not be going home with an extra $50.
You know that meme where he wipes his tears with money?
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Proto with the opening goal here in game 3, and
Zenon strikes back.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great attempt at the Proto was exactly where he needed to be. That's a little unlucky. I just want to watch exactly what happens to the ball here. Yeah, it comes at it at just a moment late and is not able to rebound the ball from the front. Instead, hits back. continues to curve in. Here we go. Kickoff. Tie kickoff. Proto's going to have minor possession here. He's going to hold on to it. He's going to probably juggle the ball. Okay, Zenom has enough boost. Worth a shot. Better to take a shot on goal than not sometimes. Meets in the air. Was it enough in the air? Proto, like, just lands like a cat on the back wall on all fours, which is the exact play he needed. Meeting in the air again. We are, speaking of Star Wars, just having battles in the air. Ball pops up in the air. Zem tries to push away from the side. Pro takes a shot, isn't able to get it. Proto bringing the ball all the way back to his boost to try again. Zenom considering if he's going to go for it. Zenom has to run to the goal and has to guess this right. Does so. Awkward angle for the ball, but Zenom is there. It's only awkward because I'm bad at the game. Zenom knew exactly what he was doing. I would never in a million years chase that exact ball. Zenom does it in his sleep every Tuesday. It's just another day for Zenom.
Zenom's like, I could do that on mouse and keyboard also.
I mean, I watched him do it on mouse and keyboard earlier. It took me the first 30 seconds, by the way, to figure out that mouse and keyboard required the mouse.
Oh, no.
I was like looking on the keyboard, how do I jump? How do I boost?
We saw you pull the menu up and everything, so we're just like, oh, he's trying to figure it out. Then T-Span scored, and I was like, uh-oh. Gavin's in trouble. I love the fact that one of the TOs came over and unplugged your controller and showed it to the camera. That was by far one of my favorite moments in my entire broadcasting career.
I heard that over the PA. Yeah. And I was like, I should make a joke where I kind of just defend the USB cable. And then from behind me while I wasn't watching, he sneaks up behind, unplugs it. I'm like, what?
It was so good. It was so good.
I expected him to come over and unplug my controller mid-game like you were calling.
That would be like the most T-Spans thing ever, if that was to happen.
All right. 2-2, even game. It stays even. Good defense by Zenom. Shouts to everyone who's stopping by to watch. You are watching Beltway Boost. If you're watching online, thank you so much. Let us know how you're doing in Twitch chat and who you're rooting for. If you're here in person, give a shout out to who you're rooting for. Make some noise. Got a lot of supporters for both players out. Thank you so much for joining us here at District E.
Yeah, yes, thank you for withstanding the horrible traffic that is the DMV and 495 and making your way.
Honestly, always the people who show up to our tournaments, they battle through our streets to get.
That's no
they are
joke.
Devoted fans.
And shout out to the person in the left lane that decided to turn right at the intersection.
They were playing Rocket League in real life.
They were playing Rocket League in real life.
All right, Proto with the demo. It's going to be an uncontested shot.
Near post.
And misses. Oh, no.
That's tough.
Oh, and Proto's down 1-2. He needed that goal in that moment.
2:20 to go.
All right, I mean, you want to tie it up, you tie it up.
Proto's follow-up right there.
Proto took the scenic route. Does get the equalizing goal. Yeah, Zenom, unfortunately, because Proto stole the boost on the way out. And so Zenom showed up on the screen with no boost. Oh no. Zenom had a chance on spawn to block the ball. He would have been better off spawning on the side with the boost and then Proto missing. And then Zenom would have been like, oh, okay, I'll just, I got away with it. But not the case. Oh, yeah, just better flip. That's going to be an uncontested goal. Zenom can't get there. Rare just aerial miss. You'll see by Zenom here in the replay. Goes for it, just barely misses it. And that's all it takes. Proto just able to get enough. 4-3. I mean, this is to put you on tournament points. So you want that 2-1 momentum. Proto defending the ball with the rear bumper. Proto no boost. Is it there? Who's going to get the boost? Okay, Proto no boost, so he's going to have to work very hard to defend this. Has to go on the wall. Yeah, and that's the other reason you go up the wall, because you can't get there with boost. You have no boost.
Correct.
So Proto, and Proto's going to have to go get more boost. Spawn, same side, but whiffs. It's kind of awkward ball. Can Zenom play it? No, Zenom chooses, I'm just going to reset. We're going to back off. We'll try this again later. Oh no. Okay.
That was,
okay. It was on purpose.
tough play.
It was on purpose. I thought that he slipped and Proto was about to score, but okay. Oh, Zenom misses his own boost. Gonna get the corner, clawing up the wall. Proto backing off to get boost as well, and now we have kind of a standoff. And I don't know where Proto ended up in that middle of that play.
Check out here on the replay.
I thought that Proto was behind the ball, went for the ball. It was kind of hard to see on the camera. Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of out of position anyway. Like obviously he needed a boost. He went out of the way to get boost. The problem was he wasn't expecting Zenom to come up as quickly as he did.
He was kind of in the middle, right? He had to choose: do I attack him in the air? Do I attack him at the goal?
That's 2 quick goals for Zenom, putting him back in the lead.
Oh no! Yeah, that's unfortunate. In 1v1, you are always in charge of the kickoff, right? You know, there's no difference in spawn.
Wait, you are? I normally sit back.
Yeah.
I know. Okay.
Well, I mean, sometimes the ball in Rocket League, we all know, will just pop off in a random direction. And
It'll start
sometimes
moving by
it's
itself.
I mean, it feels like it sometimes, right? Sometimes you just get unlucky. That was one of those moments. All right. Zenom with the near air juggle. Lets it fall. Good
Oh.
stop.
That's a goal. Oh, wow. Proto was able to recover from that.
Inhuman athleticism to get back to the ball.
Right?
Tries it again. Proto!
And he's doing it with like no boost also, which is really impressive.
He's
Now
got
Proto's
boost
chance
now.
to tie it up, and he
I
will.
mean, Proto, that was just like the most earned equalizing goal ever.
Oh, for
because
sure.
Proto just blocks it, gets 3 saves in a row with no boost, gets boost, turns around, and gets the shot, gets the score. Proto ties it up in this incredibly important game 3. Even kickoff. Proto gets the ball and the boost. Zenom in position. Medium in the air. Hits the car, not the ball. So good disrupting play.
Are we going to have our first overtime match?
We may have our first overtime match. That is golden goal. Oh, okay, yeah. Zenom was like, I don't know, we're just going to touch the ground here. It is golden goal. First goal wins. There's a lot of money on the line of this match, by the way. This is not your typical overtime.
Oh, Zenom scores.
And Zenom takes it, yep.
Well, Bits, there goes your prediction.
The smile.
Got
on
a
his
little
face.
smirk there.
It's just like you battle for so long, you go to overtime, and the ball just kind of on kickoff shows up in front of the other person's goal. You take the shot. You're that much closer to winning the final monthly LAN Beltway boost. So let's talk about that a little bit, right? So I was listening to Bits announce it, so I can talk about it a bit more.
Boy, he spoiled it too. He came in, the first thing out of his mouth was, guess what? Not here
he
anymore.
told me, like, we're just gonna kind of like, softly talk about it.
Yeah.
And then I listened to him over the PA. He's like, hey, did you guys know that this is the new format for Beltway boost? I really hope we see Proto and Zenom participate in that.
Oh, I hope
We're
so,
gonna
too.
do we're gonna kind of do some online series. We're going to expand Beltway boost online, pull in some talent.
So I can say this. One of the teams that was supposed to compete today but couldn't because of geographical issues was Syracuse University.
Mhm.
And I think that's one of the cool things is, especially with Rocket League, Rocket League tends to be one of those non-controversial games. Right? No. Think about it, right?
Okay, yes.
You have high school esports, and their big thing is, oh, well, we don't want games with guns or anything like that, because they're kids.
There's no inherent violence in Rocket League unless we're playing against Eastman. I agree.
I wasn't going to bring that part up, but in Rocket League, it's RC cars, it's soccer, it's very easy, which makes it a very easy game to put in high school and in college.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
And there's a big following, right? So we're going to get a lot of colleges from around the country participating in the online tournament as well.
Shout outs to our well-connected and beloved T.O. Tihan.
George Mason
who,
University, shout out.
A big part of helping us build Rocket League in District East what is. Proto gets on the board. 1-2 behind. Bit of a breakaway goal. Yeah, I mean, both players are fighting in the goal line. Proto sees the ball, just yeets it away. I love that goal explosion, by the way.
I don't. It's not the Death Star.
I saw it almost eat Venom earlier. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I doubt you'd actually explode, but that'd be awesome if it did. Venom tries to get the touch to get over Proto. Proto there to meet it. Pinch the ball, get up. Just kind of stall, give yourself time to get the boost. Okay, on defense. Proto meets it in the air, but that might have been an overcommit. It was, as Venom goes right over Proto for goal number 3. That much closer to winning this tournament. Yeah, I mean, Proto tries to defend in the air, but isn't able to get his own juggle. And he and the ball just falls to the ground. Venom just resets the offense, gets the goal.
I mean, Bits may have gotten the game number right, but it may have just been the other player.
Maybe.
As he walks up and down the hallway outside of our studio right now.
Just frustrated. Like, I called Proto. Proto, what did you... Come on.
He's super frustrated right now. I can see the heat coming off of his head. He's so steamed.
Right.
He forgot his AirPods. He snuck into the studio. We saw him coming, and he needed his AirPods. I think he's going to listen to music and not us. I think that's hurtful. He wouldn't do such a thing.
I wouldn't blame him.
You said you wouldn't blame him?
Zenom 4-1.
hurtful.
Zenom 4-1.
That's
3:30 left to
hurtful.
go. If Proto is going to have a chance to win this tournament, he needs to unlock that game 1 performance and start running up that score. And this is a good start. Proto 2-4.
Proto needed that. Proto needed that big time.
He's gonna make it happen 2 more times, but a two-goal deficit, much easier to overcome than a 3-goal deficit. Let's see if he can bridge that gap a little bit more. But yeah, online Beltway boost. I would love to continue seeing our local DMV favorites like Proto and Zenom show up for that. I'm excited to see some new faces. I'm excited to see what this format has in store for us. I know that there's a lot of ideas, things are ever evolving, but you know, me and John are happy to keep on bringing you Rocket League in the future here from District E and really the whole staff here.
Yeah, it's going to be great. You know, obviously LAN events have their own special vibe to it, but obviously with the move to online, the play field is going to expand. We're going to get to see more talent.
And it's not the end of LAN Rocket League.
No,
District
definitely
E.
not.
You know, the details are still ironing out. I'm at zero liberty to say anything because it doesn't exist.
We
yet.
are not the official people. If you want the official people, you need to talk to James,
The guy who was
aka
on
Bits. He is the one that makes the rules.
I hear those rules may involve some LAN Rocket League somewhere. So
Maybe
we
we
hope
have
to
like
see
the
who
grand
will come out.
final tournament of champions, Jeopardy style here or something.
All right, that's a breakaway ball.
Well, and that's big for Proto.
Yeah, I mean, he's not letting it get worse, right? So Proto takes just a huge shot at the ball. Zem didn't have a chance based on that angle and boost. Proto's been 2 behind the majority of this game. And, I mean, you've got everything to lose here. Proto down a set point. Zenom on tournament point. Zenom doesn't have to do... Oh, no! Okay. I thought that was a breakaway errant ball that Proto was about to get scored on. Proto has the ball. Has a chance to make this... okay. Kind of fakes it left-right, but ends up shooting it center. And Zenom defends. Proto, 2 minutes is absolutely an eternity. But at the same time, Proto needs to find 2 goals in that eternity. Being demoed will not help. Excellent time boost for Zenom. Full aerial ball. Proto meets it in the air. Good stop. Yeah, play the ball on your terms. Don't let the ball make it all the way to the goal. And Proto, that play paid off huge, as he's only 1 goal behind. It's a shame we didn't see it in the replay, but Proto basically just ran up, guessed the arc, was not going to let Zenom choose how that ball was going to get played into the goal. Important kickoff for both players. Zenom's going to get possession. Proto going for mid-boost. Zenom has to get past Proto here at midfield. Proto decides to play it back. Air juggle. Proto meets the ball in the air. Hits the top crossbar. reset. Same situation. Proto plays attack this time, and it's not going to pay off as Zenom gets a clean breakaway and 2 up with only 109 left on the clock for Zenom.
That's big.
So close to winning this 1v1 Beltway boost. The largest chunk of change from this prize pot. Shout outs to McDonald's Gaming for helping support that prize pot this tournament. Giving these players a chance to shine and show their best. Proto showing his best, one behind at the perfect time, didn't let really any time shave off the clock. That's a goal in what, just 13 seconds? We have a few more 13-second increments left on the clock. It's a few more goals, I think. Even kickoff. Proto's gonna get the boost. Zenom has to retreat. Proto playing the air ball. Zenom medium in the air, guesses right.
That's a huge save for Zenom.
And that's such a good demo for Zenom too. It doesn't really matter if that makes it a bad position.
Oh, it goes in!
Does. Not only does he demo Proto to burn time, but then also scores the goal. That may have been the tournament-winning play for Zenom.
And in all honesty, it was that move at the last second right before he got demoed. He was able to side roll on the ball to get it off course just a bit. He takes the demo, but the ball avoids the collision and goes in.
Zenom locks it in.
Yeah, now you have to score 3 goals in 11 seconds. That's going to be tough.
It's not that it's not possible.
It is.
Zenom.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Everything's going to have to go your way for Proto. Zenom is
3 times in a row.
seconds away from locking this thing up.
And Zenom, if he gets any possession on the ball, can just stall the ball for 10 seconds at a time. Doesn't matter. Zenom, best offense. Best defense is a good offense. Playing it back. Proto's going to have an opportunity, but has no boost. And Zenom steals the last boost. Proto does not have a chance. Yeah, just can't get enough power on the ball to score it with no boost. That last boost steal really is what locked it in. Proto's going to just try and go for this goal, but Zenom is 3, 2, 1, and a ball drop away from being your Beltway Boost champion.
Dare we say, no, we're not going to say that. Zenom wins 3-1, 4 games. I was going to say, is Zenom the better player of the duo then?
I think
I don't know. I think I still think they make an incredible
we
team.
just watched the best team showcase some
Yes.
amazing Rocket League.
I
and
think
we can see why they perform so well.
I think
they're teamed up.
Zento is
Please.
like absolutely like Zento. You guys got to come back. If it's 3v3s
Please play
next
Beltway
month
Boost.
online,
I'm begging you.
find the third player, but
Don't
stick
pick me.
together as a team. And it was an absolute showcase. Like it was an absolute. It not only has it been a pleasure to watch last 5 months, but even in the 1v1, you saw why they are the top tier of esports, or not esports, of a Rocket League here in the DMV.
I agree. And it's just so important to say that, like, when we watch these players play as a team, we often see one player as a striker, one player's playing midfield, kind of just controlling the ball. So absolutely not reflective of their individual skills, like to play in a team. But tonight, Zenom did take it in the 1v1, did play better. That's what the scoreboard says. Shout outs to Zenom. Shout outs to Proto for an excellent series and set. That was a blast to watch, John.
Yeah, that was absolutely incredible. I think that lived up to the hype. That lived up to everything that we were hoping for. Again, kudos to Zenom for pulling out the victory. Proto put on an amazing display as well. Shout out to UNT Spans for being the two unlucky ones to go up against those guys.
For putting up with you know how you always wish you could watch the average Joe do a race against Olympians? Thank you for letting me be on the stream a bit to kind of show you what normal average Rocket League looks like.
I was going to
say
say
these amazing players.
I was going to say, it's very rare in life where you get to meet your heroes. It's even rarer to watch them play a flawless game of Rocket League, and that's what I got to do here today, watching you play, Gavin. So the honor was mine. to be able to watch you play some Rocket League here
Appreciate it, John.
today.
You always have that fantasy. Like, what can I go out there and do well? And the answer, ladies and gentlemen, is no. But go study these matches by Zenom and Proto, and you might do a little better than I did. Please, if you think you could do better than Proto and Zenom, join us for some of our online Beltway Boost details to come on District E socials.
Yeah, District EDC across all social media platforms, districtedc.com. As Bits was saying, all the information is going to be there as well. Make sure you join the Discord server. That's where you're going to get all the live, up-to-date, second-by-second play calling, essentially, of all the tournaments that are coming up at District E, both LAN events and online, including Rocket League. So make sure you do that as well. And while you're at it, give Gavin a follow on social media also.
Man, John.
We'll have, I mean, look, I'm gonna be completely honest. Follow District EDC. Tomorrow they're gonna tweet our handles and everything out there. So just follow there as well if you want to do.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you to.
We're gonna shout out McDonald's again one more time.
Course.
McDonald's of the gaming of the DMV, the DC, Maryland, and Virginia. A big shout out to McDonald's and all of our sponsors. Big shout out to all of our participants. Shout out to you, Gavin.
Thank you.
Shout out to our producer, all of our TOs, and everyone here at District E. And a big shout out to you, our viewers, as well. We will see you all next month, online edition, but we'll be here. So we'll see you then.